Good morning. This is Dave Parker with Compton EdTech, and today I want to go through a couple things with Scratch, in particular using the text to speech feature and the backdrop feature. Okay, so let's dig in. So, text to speech allows you to take and to type out a line of text and to have your sprite or your character read that text out to you. So, for example, you see I have Scratch Cat right here. If I add the text to speech feature, I will type in some text and Scratchcat will say it in one of a few different voices. In order to add that, we have to go over here to the corner and add this as a an extension. So let's click on that, and we will find the text to speech extension. Up here at the top, we'll see text to speech. So this is just going to add these blocks of code to what we're already using. And if you're using some of these other things, like the microbit or anything, this is where you find those add-ons as well. So I'm going to select the text to speech, and here those are. And so I'm going to do something really simple. I'm going to take this block, move it out here into my area. I'm going to speech. I'm going to make him sound scratch cat. And of course, I need an event to trigger that. So we'll go up to events when when the flag is clicked. And when I click the flag,
Hello, I'm Scratch Cat.
okay, so that was a kind of a scratchy, is kind of a girly voice. And that's fine. If that's the voice that you want to use, I'll turn that up just so you can hear it a little bit better.
Hello, I'm Scratch Cat.
Now, if that's the voice you want to use, fine, use that one. However, there are other voices available. We'll go back over here and I'm going to grab that code. I'm going to pull it down and I'm going to have set the voice to. And as you see, it's now set to an alto, which is more of a high male, low female voice. I'm going to go ahead and switch that to a tenor voice, which is more of a guy's voice that, we think of typically as a guy. And so let's put this code back together, click the flag, and Scratchy will say,
Hello, I'm Scratch Cat.
now, you also have you can call him a kitten. We can put him in as a kitten.
Meow, 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 meow.
I don't know what, I don't speak kitten, but that's what it goes. And then maybe a squeaky voice again.
Hello, I'm Scratch Cat.
That might be more appropriate for Scratch Cat. Or here we have the giant voice.
Hello, I'm Scratch Cat.
That's too cool for Scratch Cat. So we're going to set him at that. Let's set him at squeaky voice. So now I have, when I click, Scratch Cat is going to say, "Hello, I am Scratch Cat." Perfect. I'm fine with that. Now, instead of having the speech bubbles come up on screen, we hear an audible representation of what Scratchy is going to say. Now, let's give Scratch a background in which to live. So let's go back over here to the stage, and we remember our backdrops. Let's click choose a backdrop, and I don't know, maybe Scratchy's in the hall. So we're going to put Scratchy in the hall, and as you'll see, I'm moving him to the edge of the hall. And so now Scratch Cat is at school. We have backdrop 2 selected. What I want to do is move Scratchy from one end of the hall to the other end of the hall, and he's going to stop and say something else. So in order to do that, I'm going to go to my motion keys and noticing where Scratchy is. Now, if you look here on the screen, you'll notice that Scratchy's current position is negative 149, negative 143. So that's where he's going to start. If that's where I want him to start at, let's make sure we set that as his starting position. Sorry. So we'll go and we'll click move to, or moving. Where is that key that I want to go to this position, and it's already set. We're going to start him there. So when I click, he's going to start at this position, and then I'm going to move him to the other side. So glide to, he's going to say what he just said. I'm going to select this glide, and he's going to move for 1 second from here, and I'm just going to grab him and move him to where I think he should be. This will be his new position. You'll see it right over here, 185, -80. So let's type in here those parameters, 185, 80. Make sure we make that positive because it doesn't come up negative. 185, -80, -80. And let's see what happens when we click the flag. Okay, so here we have,
hello, I'm Scratch Cat.
And he moves there to the end of the hall. That's precisely where I wanted him to be. Now, why is Scratch Cat moving through the hall so fast? Maybe he needs to let us know that he's late for class, which many of you may be up. So I'm going to change his dialogue to say, oh no, I'm late for class. Okay? And let's see how that all changes.
Oh no, I'm late for class.
So he expedites to the next. Now he's going somewhere else. So now what we're going to do, we're going to change the backdrop. We're going to change his background and have him move again. So we could do a couple funny things. We could keep having him go through the same scene, the same scene. We could repeat that kind of like a Scooby Doo or one of those old school cartoons where they always run through the same scene to save time. Or we can change our backdrop. I'm going to change backdrop. So here, he's going to get here. I'm going to go ahead and put in a new backdrop by clicking backdrop, choosing a backdrop, and just to be funny, let's find somewhere here. Let's click him into this room 1. Okay? So that's going to be our second, or actually our third backdrop. So Scratchy is going to run through. He sees that he's going to run through this backdrop too. So I'm going to change backdrop. That should be under looks, I believe. Let's see. Go forward. I'm going to freeze the video. And we're going to get this switch backdrop. After he glides, we're going to switch our backdrop. And now I have a drop down menu. Let's see what's there. Remember, I chose hall or this next room 1. So it's going to switch to that backdrop. But guess what I want Scratchy to do? I want him to return to the same position he was in before. So instead of typing this go to, I'm going to do something really cool. I'm going to take this code out. I'm going to grab this block. I'm going to double click on it and duplicate it. That way he'll start at the same position.
Oh no, I'm late for class.
All right. And so I'm going to put that code back together. So let's see what I have. When I click the flag, he's going to start at that original starting position. He's going to say he's late for class. He's going to glide through, and then his backdrop is going to change. He's going to go back to where he was originally. But guess what? I want him to continue that gliding through to the next scene. So I'm going to pull this out again. I'm going to duplicate it. Remember, that's a double click.
Oh no, I'm late for class.
I'm going to put this back in, and I'm going to add the glide, and let's see where that takes us. I'm going to enlarge the whole screen. I'm going to click the flag, and let's see what happens.
Oh no, I'm late for class. Oh no, I'm late for class.
Now you're going to say, Mr. Park, he's running through the same scene. Yes, he is. So now this is where our computer skills come in. We have to debug. We have a problem because I want him to start off in that first scene. How do I do that? You're right. I'm going to use another switch backdrop in the beginning to make sure I get the right backdrop to start with. So I'm going to pull these down. I'm going to pull this switch backdrop code in, and we're going to start off in the hall. Okay. So this is going to tell it to start off in the hall, and he's going to run through the hall like a bad kid who's late. And let's see if that cures our problem. Go.
Oh no, I'm late for class.
Now, all I need is one more scene, and I can get him there, and we'll be complete. So now I need to find another backdrop. You know the procedure. Let's click backdrop. Let's find Scratchy's last final place. Let's see, maybe the castle, maybe it's drama class. Maybe it's the boardwalk. Maybe his class is on the moon. That looks like home. You know what? Let's go ahead and put it in drama class. Okay, we'll end him up right here. No, I want the stage. Where's the stage? Help me. Where's my stage? There it is, theater. He's going to drama class. So that's his last area. So what do I need to do to put that backdrop in? Very good. Somebody says switch backdrop. We'll put that there. Which backdrop? Let's drop it down to theater 2. All right. So he's going to end up there. Where should Scratchy be when he gets there? Because remember, he's at the end. He's going to run into the class, so he's got to be right here at the beginning. Yes, you're right. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. I'm going to copy this block of code. I'm going to put it down here.
Oh no, I'm late for class.
And I'm going to replace that one. And then instead of gliding all the way through, let's move this. I'm going to have him go right maybe to the middle of this classroom. So go to, I'm going to size it up and put it right here. So let's call that, we look at the parameters right here in the middle again. So 44, negative 90, and negative 90 will be his final spot to into. Actually, I should have said glide to 4490, huh? Yeah, let's ditch that code right there. Let's make him glide to, there you go. 44 negative 90 is already in there. And what's he going to say once he gets to class? Oh, you know he's going to say something. He can't. Is he going to say, hey, teacher, sorry I'm late? Let's say.
Woo. Oh, no, I'm late for class. I'm late for class.
I'm going to take that out of there. I'm going to say just in time. That's how we'll end it. We'll attach that code block. And if we did all of that right, he'll start, he'll run through a couple scenes, he'll end up right here. Let's take a look. Test it out.
Oh no, I'm late for class. Just in time.
All right, that looks great. I'm going to run it one more time in full screen. Here we go. Boom.
Oh no, I'm late for class. Just in time.
Okay, so what I'm hoping is you see the application of how you can use this motion and this set of skills to tell or to integrate into your story, to switch screens or switch scenes, to integrate dialogue, to make a little bit of action in the story that you're telling. So again, we're looking forward to seeing a really awesome product from you. I'm D.A. Parker at ComptonUSD.net. If you have any questions, this will be posted in the Google Classroom and on our Compton Unified YouTube page. Go ahead and check it out if you need. Have fun. Look forward to seeing all these awesome things that you guys are going to put together.